meetings are about to begin. Find your workstations, sit down, shut up. Your attention is mandatory. This is not an excuse to goof off. The director is terminating slackers liberally. Any complaints should be filed with the Human Resources Office located on the far side of the minefield. Gentlemen, everything is set for broadcast. Oh God, this is no way to live.
Chris, where's the intro?
Shit, I think I forgot it again. Can we just play the intro to the Muppet Show? It's been stuck in my head for a while anyway.
Are you kidding? We don't have Disney money.
All right, how about this then? Everyone that's listening, pause this, go look up the intro to the Muppet Show, and then when you're done, come back and resume the podcast.
No, we can't just...
You all heard the man. Go. We'll wait.
I hate you guys so much.
It's stuck in your head now, isn't it? He did the thing.
Why don't we get this thing started?
Fantastic, because it actually made me giggle.
I had to go re-listen to it so I could get it right.
Me too.
So, Chris, this is your baby. Lead us in.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. All right, let's catch up. You guys do anything new with games, anime, TV, nerd shit?
No.
It's only been a week. Makes sense.
I did play. I reinstalled War Thunder and started playing that again.
I feel like you told me about this, but I don't remember what it is.
So since I've last played it, they've added ships. But it used to be tanks and planes, basically World War II stuff, and you kind of upgrade your vehicle. Actually,
holy shit, Tom! This is like a real game.
Yeah, it's a real game.
I assumed it was a simulator or like fucking.
Kind of.
Well, it's a kind of a simulator, but it's an arcade too. So the arcade version is basically you get like crews and lives, and however many crews you have it's usually like 3 lives per battle.
I assumed it was just you taking care of paperwork for tanks and shit.
No. Not this time.
Come on, guys. I'm really stressed out. I'm 5 invoices deep.
I have another game that's like that, actually.
Oh, God.
This is cool. I might play this with you. It's free.
It's free.
Yes, it is.
All right, Mark, what have you been up to?
I've been adding to the proverbial never-ending backlog. So a couple games went on sale. I purchased them.
Anything good?
I have no idea. I'm hoping Warcraft 3 Reforged is good now, but really I picked that up because it was way on sale and nostalgia.
Yeah,
it's been out for a minute, so if they didn't fix it by now, it's not getting better.
It's as fixed as it's going to be. Definitive edition.
I beat a boss in the Elden Ring DLC, but I can't talk about it because that's next week.
You can give an illusion.
No, I just haven't gotten to play that much. Yeah, that's about it.
Let's hear. You did a lot of dodging and then hit it enough for it to die. Got it.
No, I got my ass beat for like 20 minutes straight, and I recorded it, so that's fun.
Oh, great.
There were times when I walked into the room and it smacked me twice, and I died. I'm like, well, that was fun. Glad I'm doing this right now.
Amazing.
Nice.
That was a cool ass boss, though. It's called a lion dancer, so it's like this demonic fucking lion dancer thing, but it fucking twirls at you and fucking it's all rhythmic and shit.
It ballets on your ass.
Yeah, kind of. And it keeps switching its element. It's like, all right, well, I'm going to throw smoke at you. Now it's lightning. Now it's ice. Now it's whatever the fuck I feel like it.
Pick when you schizophrenic.
And it's just flopping around like a fish, and it can eat you too. That's super fun. That's an instant death.
I can't wait to smash my fist through a controller.
I also only have the one character because I didn't fucking prepare for this. So my character is in New Game Plus, and I'm fucking probably not leveled enough, so that's fun.
I'm not exactly sure how the mechanics go for that. I'm assuming because you did that, it somehow disadvantages you in the DLC.
Yeah, so it's just the game is harder. But the last 2 runs, I basically ran through the game just so I can get the different endings, so I can get the achievement. So like bare minimum.
Oh, I see.
Which is why when I had to get to the DLC, I had to fucking go find this fucking medallion and kill this guy and do some bullshit because all that shit was in my original run. So fun stuff. All right, so
And you make fun of Tom for doing taxes in games.
hey, I didn't make up the fucking mechanic for it. You're the one that wants to talk
Neither
about
did he.
it. I'm doing this for you, Mark.
Fair enough. For the content.
Anyway, this week we're going to talk about if we play games with our partners, because I'm not sure if you two do or not. I mean, Tom's talked about it a little bit.
I gaslight that bitch all the time. That's not what you meant, huh?
Yeah. So, do you guys play games with your partner? We'll go partner.
You can go first, Mark.
Not usually. Super fun answer. We tried. We used to. Pre-kids, yes. The last one we tried to play was the newest Pokemon. So we sat next to each other in a room and played together. Cleared the entire game basically playing with each other, not interacting. Yeah.
Yeah, we've bitched about that on several episodes.
Well, the worst part about that is until you explained that to me, I really hadn't considered. I just thought we didn't interact because we were both,
doing your thing.
solely focused on going through and doing our own thing, not realizing that the only thing we could do is awkwardly stare at each other in a poorly rendered game.
Super fun.
Absolutely. Recommended. After you're done licking stamps, I recommend playing that game.
Why not lick stamps and play?
You might need both hands at some points. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
That's where your partner comes in.
Oh, I see. Good point.
What about you, Chris?
Oh, I mean, we do. I try. A lot of things don't stick with her. We are playing a game together now, that Genshin ripoff game she's super into. So a lot of that, though, is also us playing next to each other. Occasionally, she'll need help with something, like come and help her. There's other stuff we do, but I try to get her into a bunch of games. I'm like, you might like this, but it's hit or miss a lot of the times.
So I think my partner, we don't really have similar interests. So we'll play in the same room our different games, but we won't play the same game. We've tried multiple times to play the same game at the same time, and it's just not our thing, I think.
Yeah, same. That's usually what it is.
But we have a lot of fun playing our different games, our single player games, in the same room and sharing like accomplishments with each other.
Yeah, how great is that? That just happened fucking half an hour ago when I beat that Elden Ring boss. I was like, babe, I did it. Good for you.
And she'll say something like, I'm so proud of you.
Yep.
And you like feel like on top of the world for like 5 minutes.
The same shit. She figured out a puzzle in her game before without me even looking at it. I'm like, oh, good job, man. Proud of you.
Yeah, exactly. Like that moral support is just, it's nice.
All right, well, this is not going to fill up a lot of time because we don't play games.
I've got another one. Actually, I forgot to mention it because it was a while ago, but it was hilarious. We played an unusual amount and several sittings worth of genital jousting. Genital jousting. That one. You should look that one up, kids.
Yeah.
I did play
fuck each other.
Mobile Legends for a while with her. For like a whole, like maybe half a season or something.
I don't know how long that is, but because it's a mobile game, I imagine it's like 38 minutes. And I'm going into fits because it's a mobile game.
I think at the time it was like 3 months or something.
I'd say a season on a game is usually a month or 3. That's usually the standard. All right, so games that her and I do actually play together, though, it's mostly Mario crap, Kart, and Party she'll play. It's probably the only 2 versus games she'll play me in. Anything else, she'll just nope out of.
Gentlemen, we interrupt this broadcast for shameless self-promotion. End in the middle because it's evil and hilarious. Subordinates, have you subscribed yet? Commented, liked, left a review? No? Would you kindly? It's unbecoming of an evil empire to solicit the love and affection of its loyal patrons. Your support is appreciated. And mandatory. Like your attention.
Yeah, that shit died real quick. Smash Brothers, Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat.
Fighting games ain't happening.
Yeah.
She's not into them at all. Well, that's not true. She likes Mortal Kombat, oddly enough, but she won't play me.
So does my wife.
I can't
I
dumb it
really
down
like
enough to
Mortal
make it
Kombat.
fun for her.
I'm super good at Mortal Kombat. Okay, let's see.
You know what game my partner really liked? Air Billions.
Yeah, you were talking about that one time. What was that game again? What are you doing?
The basically zombie hordes come and you build a base and defend with an army that you might not be able to build at first because you don't have enough support buildings to build the first barracks. So you have a limited number. So like at the beginning, it's a lot harder because at the beginning of any match, because basically you have to explore to have more land to build the buildings, and there are zombies there. You have limited number of guys.
Gotcha.
It's probably
Yes.
something I'm going to invest into.
It's like an RTS builder.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks pretty cool.
It gets really hard.
It is the infection mode from StarCraft. It's like a cutesy, cell shady kind of way more units
I
on
would
field.
call it cutesy.
It looks cutesy to me. Well, maybe not the cinematics.
It's
but
got a
like,
nice glow to it.
It does. Has a nice graphic. It's pretty. I'll say it's pretty. And she played the hell out of that campaign, and it was a challenge for her because she was a little new to RTSs. So she was playing on the weakest setting, and I was playing on I guess the hard setting or whatever. So our skills were vastly different, but she enjoyed it a lot because they did the easy, normal, hard pretty good on that, but the easy was still a little bit hard for her as not someone who's played many RTSs. So it wasn't explaining things like basic things like flight mechanics or step away with your unit every time you shoot or whatever. Or put basic things like put a building that can be disposable for them to attack in front of your guy that shoots.
yeah, I see.
Like little mechanics like that I kind of took for granted. There weren't hints on easy mode that I kind of maybe expected there would be.
Gotcha.
You got 2.5 decades worth of RTS under your belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
And so for me, explaining those things were fun for me and fun for her to learn for the first time on how it works and things like that. If she didn't have me there, I don't know that she would have beaten some levels even on easy.
And then she wouldn't have gotten into it as much.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's how I learned to play Genshin, because Erica randomly was like, I like this game. And then it got hard. And I'm like, all right, well, let me see what you're doing here. And then I had to figure out myself how it worked and then explain to her, all right, so elemental weaknesses versus this, and this character needs crit versus fucking attack, and this one's defense. And you switch to this shit. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, yep, here you go. Here's a little cheat sheet. Enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, we did play for a little while. That was fun, though. Have you played It Takes Two?
I have not. I've watched people play it, though.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of video game footage. And I was thinking about getting it just as a game that we could play together.
It's fun. It's basic platforming, and then in random parts you can play mini games against each other. In a mostly cutesy kind of story. There's some weird fucked up shit that happens, but besides that, yeah, it's fun.
So you would recommend it, is what you're saying?
I would recommend it. Unless you and your partner are having troubles, because the whole game is about a marriage falling apart. So that might hit home weirdly.
Oh. No, definitely play that instead of going to therapy. Solve all your problems. If you take me seriously,
Definitely
you deserve it.
Play games that you need require cooperation for your failing marriage. Yep.
Especially difficult ones.
No, it helps you too. Even on the boss fights, when you die, it's all right, well, you went this far, so just start from here. It's not they.
It doesn't make you replay the entire level or whatever.
Most of the time, no. It's
forgiving in that realm.
You do have to talk to each other while you're playing. Some of the puzzles require timing. So
just timing or description.
Both. We didn't beat the game, but I would say both.
Okay. There was one mechanic that I played. I forget what the game was called, but basically, we weren't. The game was said at the beginning it was supposed to be like funner if you can't see each other's screens, so you have to like describe to each other.
Okay.
And so it was like a kind of like a detective and his brother are breaking out of prison or something.
Oh yeah, that's the company that makes all those games like that are 2-player.
Yeah, and yeah, the game was fun, and it was fun to do the things with them if you enjoy being around them and you think that you can do things cooperatively. But if you have someone who's maybe a dick to you or you know too well, I could see that game being like super frustrating. Like if me and Mark played, I could see like me being like really not fun for me.
Ha,
I would
And
never
it would
play
be super fun for Mark.
absolutely.
I would never play with Erica because she hates puzzles. But have you ever played the Portal 2 co-op?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
So you play as it's a separate story. You play as 2 little robots doing things, and then what's her name? GLaDOS, right?
Hmm.
She says
But-
different things to you. So she lies to one of the players sometimes, or just says nonsense.
Yes, Chris, you and I played that.
She'll like kill your partner, or she'll just tell you like the wrong part of the puzzle. So that's fun if you're not like in the same room as someone, just getting different information.
Interesting.
Who played WoW with their spouse? Partner.
I played
whatever
WoW
you
with
wanna call
your
them.
spouse.
Yeah, I played well with your
That's
spouse.
I somehow forgot.
Erica
that we
played
did
for
that.
Erica played for like 3 weeks, so I did the tutorial with her and like maybe a dungeon. So I got nothing.
You
besides
know, it was fun playing with your spouse. I'll give it that, because it was like I was reliving, discovering WoW again through her
that. Yeah,
eyes.
you know what we played or I played a lot of with Mark's fucking wife. What was the other game? Heroes of the Storm. Your wife was super
yeah.
into that for a while. All right, so
I forgot we played Heroes of the Storm a lot too.
yeah, for like a minute. There was a little while we were on.
It was fun.
It was like
That
a
game
year, right?
sucks though if you don't have a team. Like
Yeah,
can't
if you
just
don't
jump on
have
by
friends,
yourself.
yeah.
It consists a lot of yelling at your computer monitor because you can't yell at teammates that aren't listening.
I yell so much at when I'm playing Rocket League at the partner unless I know who it is. We could be fucking losing 6-0. If I'm with a friend, I don't even care anymore. I'm just having a bullshit conversation with them.
Oh, know what? I played with someone else's spouse recently, or partner, I guess.
Well,
Age of Empires 4.
I never played that
Interesting.
one. But sweet.
And my brother and his partner were there, and it's funny how we were both protecting his partner because he's like you know, just doing it to build the houses or whatever, because that's like what she wants to do.
That's the
Yeah,
one that I
you-
want to zerg to death.
And she wants to like you know, just build like a pretty little town or whatever. And so we protect her against, you know, like 3 or 4 hard enemies or whatever, and meanwhile we're basically playing a man down.
But I bet your town square was immaculate.
Probably.
Her town square was immaculate. Not functional, but immaculate.
Damn.
So we pretty much went over that. It's co-op versus what else we got on this shit. Our skill levels are not close to our significant others, so that sucks.
Is that a tall order though? Is that fair?
I know females that are like on my level with certain games. I'm just
Where-
not dating any of them.
Yeah, so I'm not on the level on the same games. On different games, I would say she's better than me. Like those cooking
Ooh.
games, man, she's good at those.
Shut up, Mark. All right, don't be a dick.
I'm not trying. He's making it hard.
But he,
Yeah,
she said-
like she likes the iPad like mobile games, like you know, like what Farmville and all those Facebook games used to be. But now,
Are
now
you
they're
stammering
little
because you're
apps.
trying not to dig a hole?
Not really. Just she can do it better than me, man.
Because I already promised I'm going to be nice.
besides The Sims, I don't think Erica's better than me at any video game we've played.
She's better than you at The Sims, too.
Yeah, she knows where everything is, can build houses and apartments mad fast and nice looking.
That's hard in Sims.
No, it is. You gotta see some of the shit she makes. She makes custom content too. Like she makes shit that's not in the game.
Wow. So yeah, there's a game.
But I was gonna say, I have my friend Crystal is close to me in Mario Kart. I have fucking friends who can fighting games and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
What fighting games?
Fucking Paige will beat the fuck out of me in pretty much any game that involves Naruto.
Oh, okay.
It's a fighting game.
It's a fighting game, but you guys are going to send me to the hospital. Okay.
There was, all right, so I don't know the girl, but there was one time, because it popped in my head just now, I was at a bar with a couple of friends, and my one friend looks over and he sees a nice looking girl fucking over at the Mortal Kombat machine, which is awesome that they had one. He's like, all right, I'm going to go hit on this chick. He goes over, he gets his ass beat like 3 times in a row, not even close. And as soon as the third game is done, her boyfriend comes over and they just walk away. Fucking hysterical.
That's rough.
But yeah, anyway, there are girls that are good at video games, is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a dick. We're not with them.
They are unicorns, and
or as Tom put it, they're better at different games than what we usually play.
So I'm a part of like a friend community that the spouses or the girls are the video gamers and the boys are not.
That's awesome.
And
that's a weird role reversal.
And so the guys are like jocks or in cars or like blue collar or something, and they're video gamers that like basically stay at home and stream all day. And because they're girls and they get viewers, right? And
I see.
And so
it's okay when Tom makes that assertion.
Well, his is not an assertion. These are people he knows.
Yeah,
that's
these are
true,
people
fair.
I know. And
Firsthand.
And actually, I think one of them just got a Twitch partnership.
Hey.
So like she's on the verge of like making it as a streamer. Or arguably has made it since she got her first partnership. But anyways, so both of them can kick my butt at different video games. Like the one girl is I think level 60 or something in Helldivers 2 right now. And she is just like she plays on the hardest difficulty, and she's just better at first person shooters than me. And the other girl is what's the zombie and not the zombie Monsterverse 4 players one.
There's like a bunch of those.
That's pretty vague.
Yeah,
Monster
it's
Hunter?
like Dead by Daylight or something. Or
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll go with that one because that's the popular one. But there's so many of those.
yeah, so she plays like that genre a lot, and she switches between them. But she also streams a lot, and she's online a lot. Like she makes me look like I'm not online. And
Tom's practically a cyborg.
Yeah, I'm practically integrated with the internet, and she makes me look like a pleb.
In my community currently, most of Erica's friends also suck at video games, so I help them with shit. They just bring stuff over, and then I do it. Except for she got one friend that plays a bunch of weird shit. She never brought anything over to play with. She'll just talk to me about crap. But I know she plays Dave the Diver and the fucking Yakuza games. So that was like, oh shit, sweet. That was cool. The other one only has a Switch, so she plays Nintendo crap, and that's the one that I help out sometimes.
Yeah, and one of the blue collar spouses, let's say, is also playing Helldivers, and sometimes asks me to help him out with stuff just to put it on the opposite spectrum.
Oh, again, that fucking Genshin ripoff. I shouldn't say ripoff because it's better, but fucking Wuthering Waves. Jesus Christ. So Erica was in a group in Genshin playing with a couple of girls because she, just wanted that kind of community to,
Yeah.
So she messaged them, was like, hey, are you guys playing this one? And most of them were. So she's like, all right, sweet. And they started talking about it. And she's like, yeah, she's like, it's great. She's like, plus, I have my husband help me with shit. And they were like, can he help us with stuff? Like, Jesus Christ, I don't even know you people.
Well, that's how it gets started. Is like you help one person, or one person helps you, and then now you're indentured to that that community.
Says you guys. I'm an awful human being. People don't like me.
That's true. Has your partner introduced you to any games that you like or fell in love with?
Nope.
All right, that was great. Good content.
I was the nerd playing video games. She was a band geek.
Yeah.
She used to play with us though.
I'm trying to think. She definitely introduced me to Mobile Legends. I definitely won't have played it without her influence. But yeah, it was basically like the poor man's League of Legends to me. Because it was free at the time. I think it's still free actually. And I think at the time League of Legends cost money at one point, right?
No, just to buy
Yeah,
heroes.
there you go. You could have locked them for free, but there's also a rotation and all that bullshit.
It takes forever.
Yeah. You theoretically have played for free.
Oh,
but
I know what it was. League of Legends was on a PC or a desktop or like computer, and Mobile Legends only required the phone.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Different barriers to entry.
Yep. And so everyone in her community had a phone, but not a PC.
Yeah, I wonder what the stats are with that now, even stateside or wherever.
Mobile's number one, man. Everyone has a phone.
I know mobile's number one, but
I
I wonder how it's changed with gaming PCs, because they were supposed to be going the way of the dodo, but COVID happened and streaming happened, and I think it didn't go that way.
You could technically stream from your PlayStation. I don't know about Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox has
not that kind of. Yeah, you're right. Actually, not that kind of streaming, but you are correct. Add that streaming too. I meant like the actual video game streamers and like promoting playing games and getting PC to play on PC.
You know what? I was on Twitch the other day, and I didn't realize the amount of people that aren't actually playing video games. That's weird. There's a lot of people just hanging out.
IRL streams, yeah, like them cooking or something.
So I don't watch any of these people. I don't know what you're doing. And as long as you're having fun and making money, it's great. But like, I imagine that most of these people, like, why are you watching someone just hang out?
I'll say it since you won't. Get a life.
It's the parasocial dynamic.
That's so fucking weird to me, man.
It's so sad.
Well, when no one likes you and stuff, parasocial.
That's not true. That is not true. I've met many miserable people. I'm a connoisseur of miserable people and miserable things.
Thanks.
I didn't say you guys.
All right, so like this chick's playing piano right now. At least she's, that's something. I could get that. I could get that she's good enough or like interesting, watching someone play piano. Someone's got like a DJ thing out. I don't know if they're actually doing anything, but some of these people are just fucking talking about their day.
Yikes.
Yeah, well, like some people attach themselves to like other people like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Robin Williams was in that movie.
But
They call it 1 Hour Photo.
That was a creepy movie. Okay, but like there are other platforms to do shit like that. Like aren't what's like chat roulette
like
or
YouTube.
Omegle?
No,
Oh no, I meant like just to actually talk to someone.
Oh yeah, but
because if you're doing it through this, they're not. I mean, they'll talk to you, but they're not talking to you. You're 1 in 100 or 1,000 or whatever.
Oh, the small streamers do it too.
Okay, I'm still. I don't get it. That's fine. Enjoy your time. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, maybe go.
I mean, like if the streamer's making money and no one's hurting anyone, and
This has got to be destroying people's.
I'm just
abilities.
saying it is absolutely hurting people.
This one guy's just watching Everybody Hates Chris. This is fantastic. Did you see that
show
shit
ended,
though?
correct?
I believe so. I think they're actually making a new one. It's Everyone Still Hates Chris. He's gonna be older now.
Creative.
sounds like a Canadian named it.
Yeah. Did you see though? It was fucking like a couple of years ago. Whatever. I don't even know what fight it was, but some UFC and or boxing match. I can't remember was happening. And the guy streamed the pay-per-view match, but he held up a controller in front of it and acted like he was playing.
I saw that. Yep.
He didn't make it
I
all the
did
way
see that.
through, but he made it. That was a good try. Is it a fucking sonogram? Oh no, it's an album cover. I thought someone was showing like they have kids on here.
I wouldn't be surprised. People share way too much and not enough somehow.
Like this, bro. This guy's just watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I don't get it, and I am quietly judging.
There's a lot of people just watching TV on here. I didn't realize that was a thing either. I guess you just watch TV or a movie with them.
That is the saddest thing I have ever. Whatever.
They comment on there or something.
I guess I'm not clicking on them. I'm scrolling right now. I can't hear
Okay,
anyway.
so you know what I hate? Subtitles. Do you know what I hate more than that?
I fucking love subtitles. Learn to read faster.
Yeah, we
It's not even
can't
that.
watch something without subtitles at my household now.
Well, there's reasons for that. But
Wow.
what did I say that was wrong?
Oh, you know.
I don't.
You know.
Learn to speak Tagalog better. I don't know.
They don't speak Tagalog here.
What dialect are they?
Hiligaynon.
Oh, yeah, good fucking luck. I've got nothing on that one. Learn that one faster.
Yeah. You first.
I don't want to read subtitles. I don't live there. I don't want to read subtitles. I don't want to read comments either.
Our leader, ladies and gentlemen.
It sounds like you can't read fast enough to me.
I think I read more than both of you.
Books, maybe, not subtitles.
You got me there. You got me there.
By that marker, I read every day.
I can't tell you the last time that I watched a TV show. That's actually not true. I was forced to watch House of the Dragon. So fairly recently. But before then, the last time that was on. I hate TV.
Fair enough.
All right.
Oh, I know of
what you got?
one how we one I introduced to my partner. It's called Her Story, and it was basically like a detective whodunit based off video evidence, and we were going back and forth on, like, we basically had to search an archive of video evidence for keywords to figure out like more videos to watch.
I did something like this with Erica that wasn't a video game. She bought it, and it comes in like a giant sealed envelope, and it gives you like clues, and it's like a story, and then there's like pictures and shit.
And my partner loved doing that with me.
Yeah, same. Erica had a fucking ball. I had fun too. She was way better at it than me too. I was fucking
same.
lost.
So, what games are, if you had to just pull off the top of your head, what games are good or would lead to, you think, how do I phrase this? What games that you have not played yet would be something that you truly think your partner would be interested in?
That I haven't played that she would be interested in?
Yeah. Like ones that you're looking around going, oh, that's, in line with her interests. Like, if there was a game about doing makeup and getting ready and talking about murder mysteries, my wife would be all over it.
QT exploration / light farming games. So like shit where like you're a mushroom or a frog and you gotta grow crops to like sell down by the beach or something.
Okay, so you're a mushroom frog trying to sell things down at the beach. Got it. That might be a selling formula. You don't know.
There are. I just combined like 3 games together. Oh, and go ahead. Sorry, Dom.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was going to say whatever the fuck Slime Rancher counts as also. Shit like that.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Kay played Slime Rancher and did not like it.
Way to lead in and like rip the floor out from under me.
Just throwing it out there.
Just immediately bringing us back down to earth.
I like Slime Rancher. That was fun.
It was all right.
It was all right for me, but it didn't retain my attention. Like after I felt like I knew what to do after the second slime, I was like kind of done with it.
Oh, see, my autism made me want to fucking combine all the stuff. I need glowy rabbits.
I don't know what game. Oh, probably what Chris just recommended. Two of Us.
Oh yeah, It Takes Two.
Takes Two.
Yeah.
I'd probably play that with her.
You know what she did just to start playing, and then kind of stopped, but was still interested. Fucking Horizon Zero Dawn, right? That's it. The fucking robots and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. That's not usually the type of game she played, but she was fucking rocking it.
That wasn't a bad game. That was pretty good.
It has a decent story, and mechanics are pretty decent.
Meh. The fighting mechanics just annoyed me.
I didn't play it, but again, I was just like, "Oh shit, what are you playing, babe?"
It seemed like they saw what Shadow of the Colossus was and saw how that was a winning formula and just said, yeah, we could do that for every enemy. What do you mean every enemy?
I feel like you just sold me on this game.
Each enemy has its unique mechanic.
Gotcha.
It's shoot the guns off, shoot the plates off, climb on it, deactivate it. Everything is a giant Super Nintendo.
She was playing Dishonored too. She got like halfway through that. That was another one I was out of nowhere.
Oh, there you go. That one's pretty cool.
I'm looking at her Steam library now. That's why I'm like,
creep.
She likes organization shit too. You ever play Unpacking or A Little to the Left?
Yes, I played both of those.
No.
Yeah, so that's also shit that she likes.
Yeah. Those are ones that another person that we know's partner loves those games.
Well, if you know more of them, please recommend them to me later so I can give them to her. Like, you just text
Does
me
she like
later.
puzzle games?
How hard are the puzzles? She's not a big fan of puzzles.
They start simple and then they grow.
It depends on how much they grow.
They grow enough that sometimes if you don't remember the mechanics, they become complicated.
That just sounds like a game where she's going to call me over a bunch of times.
I'm noticing a theme here.
Hey, I love it, man. The only thing is it took me a while to because even getting her to try new games, I was coming on not too strong, but I wasn't explaining things to her or how games work at her level. Because I also assumed that she knew basic shit.
That's hard.
So once I figured out oh, okay, I have to go through this and you try this. She started trying shit a lot better. And she's gotten a lot better. She used to not be able to read a map on a game worth a damn. She can do that now. Like I said, she's starting to do her puzzles too by herself. Go ahead, Tom. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel that because that's exactly, I think, what prevents my partner from playing more games besides the lack of time is that she feels she doesn't have the basic fundamental knowledge of gaming to enjoy the easy experience.
What did she do with all that brain space? Occupy it with useless things like real life experience and knowledge?
Erica also came from a family that video games were for boys, so she wasn't allowed to play a lot. And then when she started playing, because she didn't play a lot if she was younger, her partner and or siblings or whoever hell she was playing with at the time before me, they were jerks about it a lot of the times. You fucking suck. Stop doing this. So it took her a while. Because even when we play games, she'll be like, I'm sorry when she dies. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Die all you want. I'll fucking die right now too. I don't care. It's a fucking video game.
Having said that, both of my partner's brothers do play video games. So
I feel like it's become very, very common.
It has. So that sucks that she didn't get to when she was younger.
You can make up for it.
She does. She's enjoying life right now. We're having a good marriage.
Got to get her to play old school Sega Genesis.
Yo, actually, speaking of that, you know what game she loves and is actually fun to play with her? Fucking Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. And she's decent at
fucking
those.
A, yeah.
Sucks at all their platformers, can play those 3 games specifically.
They were a little different.
They were, but it's fantastic. She fucking does some of her favorite games. So that's cool.
Cranky Kong is my spirit animal.
He dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
I think we covered all my shit. Where's my email?
Let's see here. Well, we're up to fond memories.
Well, we kind of did fond memories. I mean, if you got more, spit them out.
Know what? A lot of partners I know really like Cult of the Lamb.
Really?
She liked watching me play it.
But a lot of spouses I know like that game.
Probably because it's slightly cutesy and it's like half Animal Crossing-y.
Mm.
Also, there's a dark element that
Yeah.
I think sparks people's video game bloodlust.
You're in charge of your own murder porn.
That is true. And
You
women
also
like
keep bringing
cults.
the one guy back to life over and over again. Like your very first villager. My guy's like 300 years old. Just fucking kill me now.
The only one I can think of that I tried to get her to play Resident Evil, whatever one it was, on PC. And then, because she likes horror movies, that lasted like 8 minutes. Walking through the house, going into the creepy kitchen. She's like, I'm out, I'm done. This is way too creepy, way too weird. You watch horror movies.
What, that was the one with the family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my partner does not like any horror game ever. I played, I think, 2 I introduced her to, because I figured she liked horror movies, right? So I figured that she might like horror games. She did not like that experience.
I don't know if it hits more on like the agency aspect of it. Now people are more involved, more so than they would be watching it. So it's more than that exposure therapy of kind of casually seeing the thing that you're afraid of. Now you're actually experiencing it somehow, some way.
Yeah, she became really scared to the point where she stopped playing the video game and refused to play it anymore.
And I have a laundry list of them that are terrifying and horrible and not like good horrible on Steam that I want her to play. I made her watch like trailers for.
Yeah,
and we
like
just haven't got
I figured there was just stuff like I liked, and like they weren't that scary too. They're like almost visual novels in a way. Like you escape every time, and it's just like the story. She got scared with those. I'm like, oh, so you wouldn't like all the ones where things actually like come for you.
Yeah. God, what's that one where you're strapped to like the gurney and the asylum that you're in keeps degrading further and further into like the madhouse. It gets more and more occult, and like the doctor that's experimenting on you, removing body parts and whatnot, turns more and more into like this weird demon, dead, not human thing anymore.
I don't remember, but like
I gotta find that one. Oh God,
the Batman one was pretty scary when you were in the asylum and going crazy because of the poison or whatever that Scarecrow
really
gave you. I could see that as being like really scary for like someone who just got scared at this visual novel who wasn't doing any flashbacks. It was just creepy.
That's like that.
Okay, I guess fair.
Patton Oswalt bit where he was trying to show the good, the bad, and the ugly to his wife, and she's like, "Oh, this is too violent." And he comes home 2 days later, and she's just listening to fucking like a podcast about the vagina necklace fucking murder.
Yeah, I remember that bit.
Like, this is the same girl like that introduced me to Mindhunter, and
so
Mark,
it doesn't matter.
Mark, you could try Soma. That might work with her. That's
Soma. Yeah, it's on the list.
It's not too scary.
No,
it's just you're in the dark a lot.
Well,
hold on. Brief aside. I just got a thing pop up from Steam that says Dragon's Dogma 2 timed trial. Play up to 2 hours free until 7/18 at 10 a.m. Pacific. Shouldn't die.
That's weird.
Sorry, continue.
Have you tried playing like Limbo and those sorts of games with her?
No, not yet.
I like Limbo. Fuck Inside. The third one, Cocoon or whatever, is pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would try Limbo. That's the easier one.
Yeah, so I tried Limbo with my partner, and it was worse. That was the second game, and it was worse than the visual novel.
Oh my God. It's so cutesy, though. Like, yeah, you're getting stabbed by a giant spider or like children, but... It's like a black and white silhouette, man. That's
yeah. She just
that's cute, man.
It's not for her. She likes her, serve your customer cooking games, where you put things on for different like timing mechanics of cooking meat or whatever.
No, you gotta have some trauma.
Yo, I wanted to play fucking what's the cooking game that's multiplayer?
Overcooked.
Yeah, she can't. The timer fucks with her. She just feels stressed out. We made it to like the second level, and she's like, "Nope, not for me." It's like, damn. All right.
See, I'm a terrible person with that. Yeah, my first instinct is, I don't know, experience more of the awful, and then it won't be as awful.
I don't know, man. Shit triggers people. Like the fucking Power Wash Simulator in me. That should be relaxing. I'm very tense while I play that game.
Yeah. I was surprised when you said that. It like really took me back. I was like, I don't know how to like help you here.
There is no help for you. You're alone.
Yeah,
Suffer.
I just can't enjoy this game.
I was like, damn. That's a game like I really enjoy too. Like I played out shit out of.
There's a DLC for Alice in Wonderland coming out for it.
I'll probably get it. I'm such a sucker for that game.
You don't have to sound so dejected about it.
I am dejected about it because it's like it doesn't matter to me like what it is. I'll just like do it because it's
Yeah,
like
but have they abused you? Have they abused you? Have they taken you for granted?
in the way that it's like crack addicts people? Like,
That's fine.
Like
The
it's
dealer
addicting.
cares about you. He just wants
This
to
is
make
too
sure
good of a product.
Yeah, exactly.
He wants you to have the best experience. All right, somebody tell me a horror story.
Horror story about what?
Playing with your spouse.
Jesus Christ. Doc.
I was like, well, he was
Deep
talking
in the
about horror
dark
games,
forest.
so I'm like,
There was a lady with a house made out of gingerbread. She attracted 2 small German children.
who were very, very overweight.
Wait, wasn't
Not at
that
first.
not
man.
the case when they got there?
They were,
Yeah, right?
They were fat later.
I just imagine that they're both overweight because she's an elderly woman, and how would she chase after them?
She was a witch.
She lured them in and then fed them and made them fat.
Yeah.
I thought they came because it's like a candied gingerbread house.
It
or
is.
whatever.
And then she invited them inside, trapped them, and kept shoving fucking cake and pie and food down their gullet till they were fat so she could eat.
So they were already overweight.
No, they
slightly,
were
but when
children
they
who were just like, they lived in the forest. They don't see candy.
It's also from like 1840.
Yeah. Candy was sparse, man.
I'm thinking they're overweight children. So.
They also had no social, like nowadays, sure, but they also had no social skills back then. So like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
stranger in the
apparently.
woods offering us food. Yeah. That checks out. It's not like, there's no electricity and every resource is scarce. Anyway, I'll go first. I don't have one.
Dick bag. I don't really have one either. I just have a bunch of games that she would like noped up on or stop playing.
Actually, wait, I've got one. Go ahead, Tom.
What was it called? Titan Station. Yeah. Don't get that for people that get scared, I guess.
Ooh, what is that one? Wait, not scary horror story, or is it scary horror story?
It's like a visual novel horror story.
Oh, okay. So that's what you mean. I thought the horror story was like my wife and I tried to raid consistently in WoW, and that was a fucking mistake.
Yeah.
Nothing challenges a relationship.
Oh,
like,
you mean horror story for your relationship?
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, I thought like horror story, like
We
bad
did-
experience for whoever you introduce this game to.
Yeah, that also works. Just whatever. They did not have a good time. But I don't really have anything worth going over for it. It's really just, she was like, no. Or she stopped playing the game halfway through.
Yeah, not for me.
I did learn, again, not horror story, but like the simple like Mario or Kirby games and shit. She'd be really excited to play them with me, and then she'd play for like a day and never again. So one day I asked her, like, so what's up with that? And she's like, oh, well, you don't let me do things. What do you mean? It's multiplayer. She's like, you kill all this stuff. Oh, I got it. Got to slow down. I I didn't.
You gotta
think,
watch her kill the things.
I wasn't thinking about it. I was just like, all right, this thing's here. Stab. Like jump on it. It's like
Since when did Mario get out of prison and start going around shit?
that was
people?
Kirby. Whatever one that was last, the second player, or someone plays as Waddle Dee, and you hurl a spear at people.
That's awesome.
Or Kirby with a sword, whatever. Nah, I'm out of junk to talk about.
No, you're not.
No, I think that you would like if I was there to guide her. Galacticare.
What is that?
That's the new theme hospital that just came out.
Oh yeah, I saw
Nice.
that, and I immediately thought of you. That's something me and Erica enjoy now because of this. Games come up, and I go, "That's a Tom game," and she laughs.
Glad I can bring that to your relationship.
Or,
buddy.
or what was it a gas station simulator a couple of weeks or a month
gas
ago?
station simulator.
So she said it, and then I was making the joke, and you're like, "Yeah, I own that already." I'm like, "That's fantastic."
Warms my soul.
Know what game I think your spouse Chris would really like?
What you got?
Wild Mender.
Let's look that up. That sounds
Also,
familiar.
Probably.
I think your spouse Mark.
She might.
Oh, it's on my wish.
Yeah, that one
list.
kind of looks
Oh, this
like
is on her wish list too.
what was that? Harvestella, except successful.
Yeah, Harvestella. That looked good, but was not.
Yeah, looked.
It's okay if you can get it on sale. I don't know how much I would pay for it, but definitely not more than $20. This
How much
yeah,
are
this was
selling
good.
for it now.
17.
Yeah, definitely worth $20.
Oh, I was talking about a different game. This looks good. This was on our radar. I would play this with her. Is it multiplayer?
I'm not sure actually.
Single player. Online co-op. So yeah, there's some sort of online.
Hmm.
Eventually.
Eventually.
I got kind of early, so I just don't know where they are in their release cycle.
Gotcha. No, this is good.
But I've played multiple maps. I've beaten it multiple times. If I get bored of stuff, I go back to it, and it's just like the first time again. You can create a generated map again, so it's kind of like Minecraft in that way. So you can regenerate the map to be something new that you don't know.
Well, for $2, I can put a frog on my head. I'm sold.
$2.
2.5.
2.5. Forgive me. So I think I would have a lot better hit rate with games that weren't as time invested. Time require a lot of time. I'm blanking on words.
That would be true in my case too, except for they also can't be pixel graphics for her unless it's really cute looking.
Oh, sure, there's new pixel graphics.
No, not really.
You should do
Those are some
something
of my
with like a
favorites.
round or like a match system then that's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever.
I honestly hadn't thought of that. And it makes sense because, Heroes of the Storm, League of Legends.
That's like a half an hour, bro. 20 minutes.
Yeah, but it's still
It's
got a
still
timer.
episodic that
I
way
gotcha.
though.
I gotcha.
That's what you need if you don't have that much time to invest.
Erica also needs games that can pause, so she wouldn't be able to do that.
I see.
Okay. War Thunder and World of Warships are not those games.
I mean, she's got enough. It's just we don't play a bunch together. We do like what you say. Like we'll sit in this room, like where my computer setup is. The opposite wall is her computer with all her shit on the wall.
Yeah.
So we're
I have
constantly-
my desk is against one wall and my spouse's desk is against the other wall.
And we are playing that fucking one game now. That's because it was something she was into, and she was like, "Hey, you want to play this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll give it a shot." I was like, "Oh, damn,
Chained together?
what's up?" No, that would never happen. I told her about that today. I was like, "I would play it with you, but you're not gonna have a good time."
You're not gonna
that
have
makes
a good
it
time.
fun.
That's
Okay.
what makes it fun for you, Mark, not for other
Yes.
people.
But that's what matters.
Oh my god! So I was playing Elden Ring, right? And I was getting my ass kicked. And she goes, "Oh, she like, I would help if I could, but she's like, I'd probably only make it worse." I was like, yeah, you would. And she's like, "You're a dick." And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Literally, if you were to come into this game, you would literally make it harder. Like, the game gets harder for you being here. She's like, oh.
Yep.
Like, you playing makes it worse. Because
Well, anyone.
I like that mechanic.
Anyone playing would make the game harder. Like, that's a mechanic. If you invite
like,
someone.
what was it? Sekiro?
Yeah.
Like that one?
Do they have that in Sekiro? Sekiro, whatever?
I don't know.
I thought if you die, something happens.
Oh, the more you die, the plague spreads. But I don't know if that one had multiplayer. It might have. I honestly don't know.
I like the mechanic where it punishes you for having friends.
That's pretty much every From Software game. That's a Souls anyway.
Oh, Helldivers 2 does that.
Does it make it a lot harder?
It makes it proportionally harder to how many people you have.
Interesting. That's what you get for being social, you bastard.
Yep. Fucking learn to play by yourself.
And I only know that because they botched that. They had a bug with that mechanic, and for a while it would spawn the 4-person rate for the 1-person rate.
Oh, and I'm guessing you got it every time.
I would get it. Well, it would spawn every time for 1-person player for an update for a while.
That would suck. How do you not fix that like within a few hours?
You probably have no idea what's wrong to make it do that.
Or you hate your 1-player fan base.
You know what? That's fair. There's probably not a lot of people playing 1 player.
Also, you can have randos join in, so it's workaroundable.
That's true. But they're not having a good time of it recently. They've been bleeding players like crazy.
I actually rejoined
out for
after
a
they fixed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you were excited. You're like, yay. Finally.
I'm not playing it like I was because I have other games now, but I have income now, so you know.
That would be an interesting
Mhm,
game to have a
yes.
spouse play. Yeah.
Oh,
Helldivers.
yeah.
There's some cooperation there. It'll test the strength
Okay.
of your relationship.
No. Like on
No,
easy and
no,
stuff, I think someone can
Yeah.
protect their spouse and stuff.
Oh, I don't mean that.
But we're not doing that. We're going to make our spouses play without explaining the game to them.
We
Yeah.
should make them play together
Yes, that's what I was getting at.
without explaining anything.
Correct.
And
Just, here you
you're
go.
playing with these 2 other random people across the planet.
Good luck, everybody.
we're just setting it up, and we're not going to help you at all. You're just going to have to figure out with them.
That could be fun. How do I make the supply drop happen? Konami code. What's that mean?
Hey, well, Erica would at least know it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, Erica might be the clutch there for that stuff.
I wouldn't go that far.
Jess might
She
be
can't.
too, right?
She can't aim.
No.
I thought Jess has played like games like that. Where you
Shooters?
have to,
No.
No, where you have to enter in like up, down, left, right stuff.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, exactly. K would be lost there.
Just do the fatality. This isn't Mortal Kombat, trust me.
Who's Fatality?
Sub-Zero.
Hmm.
No, Johnny Cage.
Yeah, Erica can't aim.
Well, you don't need to aim
That's
in
it.
that game. You just need to have a weapon with lots of bullets.
It is her downfall.
Now, reloading is going to be like something that gets them all killed.
Oh, it's the most fun. How come I have no bullets? Well, you're what we call a nervous reloader.
Although they should all get the opportunity to play the tutorial, which should teach them all that, right?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would be fair.
I think actually the
There you
tutorial
go.
did a pretty good job in Helldivers.
Yeah.
Like
From what I
for like a
remember.
new person.
So I died quite a few times when they're like dive underneath the fire. Died a couple times to that and felt really bad about myself. Couldn't figure out, I have thumbs. I know how to use them. And I saw a bunch of other people dying to it. Didn't feel so bad. Doesn't seem like that's as intuitive as I thought it would have been.
Well, I made the mistake of bounding the same button for dive to the same button as climb.
Mm.
Mm.
And
Stop clambering when you're supposed to be diving. Stop diving when you're supposed to be clambering.
Well, like dive is supposed to be like hold, and climb is supposed to be like tap.
Yeah, how's that working out for you?
Now
Boy.
a lot better. Before, when I got that recommendation from like one of the videos I was watching, I was like, I don't think this is going to work out too well, and I was definitely diving a lot more than I was climbing. Because I hadn't gotten the timing down yet of what was considered a hold versus a tap.
Oh, I see.
Versus when to tap on climbing things and when to hold. And then I would dive face first into like a cliff or something.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
So, anyone have anything else to add?
I think that's it for me.
Yeah.
Fair enough, gentlemen. We made it through another one.
Woohoo!
And another one bites dust.
Well, that does it. Madam Secretary, take care of the rest.
Calamity. Travesty. Surviving staff. The board meetings have concluded. It is now safe to resume normal work functions. Hazard signs will be placed at all biological spill sites. Watch your step. The injured will be humanely recycled into vegan lunch options for underprivileged, inner-city children. This is a green company, after all. There will be Fig Newtons and Crystal Light in the break room for those allowed breaks. It's a long one. 3 minutes for each of yous. And don't touch my apple slices. Honey Crisp. Find joy where you can. The next board meetings will be soon. God remains dead, and we have killed him.